happy, a little annoyed with how this payday went because it's like one financial task after the other, but I did get my YouTube paycheck. $2,964.45. I missed multiple payments. Got a sparkling water here. I don't like the current coffee I have in the house, so it makes me not want to drink it unless I'm like just waking up. Hydration it is. Here we are again. So if you're new, hi, my name is Jill. I am 24. I currently live in South Florida. I work full-time in hospitality and I make lifestyle vlogs. These videos have quickly become a favorite on my channel, which has been so fun because I'm currently on a debt payoff journey, and after the debt is paid off, we're working towards saving for a house and an emergency fund and a big move that I'm actually going to be talking about in the coming videos. I am working on it currently. So once I have all the details together, I will let you all know, and I'm really excited about it. I'm a little nervous because it's like one financial task after the other, but listen, we are in our early 20s, almost mid-20s. That's terrifying. Actually, I guess this is considered my mid-20s, isn't it? 24, 25, 26? That's terrifying. Okay, and we're just gonna like move right past that thought. I don't want to think too much into that right now. But I'm currently on a debt payoff journey, and we're going to be working towards saving for an emergency fund and a house and all the other things about learning personal finance. Quick disclaimer, I am no expert. Like I said, I'm 24 and I'm on this personal finance journey. I'm trying to learn about it. I'm trying to get out of debt. And I'm really just like slowly taking my time with it. May I take you along for the journey with me? We started this debt payoff journey with like, I don't even know what, 15 grand, brought it down to 9,000, got back into debt, then started paying it off again. Really, it's been a long time. If you want to watch the journey up until this point, definitely you can go watch the other videos after you watch this one, obviously. Go see what that was all about. But we are near the end of our debt payoff journey and I am so excited for it. But business as usual around here. We are not getting laxed now. If anything, we are just like getting more strict. Like the closer I am to financial freedom, the more strict I'm getting with myself and my finances, which is really great. For the structure of this video, it always goes the same and I'm gonna share about it. Every now and then there's like a few tweaks here and there. I'll like add another topic of conversation, but always I give you a rundown of like what our paydays are set up like and the payday routine. We budget the bills out together and then we talk about the debt update, how much we started this payday with, how much we paid off, and where we ended up at the end of the payday. And in this video specifically, I am adding in a conversation about second income and what that might look like and increased income. We're gonna talk about that at the end of this video. So definitely subscribe if you're new. I always say I am no expert. I'm here to share my journey. This is my cozy little corner of the internet where we just chat about bettering ourselves, and I just share my life through vlogs and these personal finance videos. And I always encourage you to share your experiences below. Any advice you want to give on personal finance, please do. Love to read through comments. I get all these ideas from your comments and it just makes me really excited. So any hot tips you want to give, I'm always up for hot tips. So okay, so shall we get into it? Our paydays are structured as follows. Tyron and I have combined income, so we get paid, we combine our income, we see how much we made for that 2 weeks, and then we budget out just for the 2 weeks. I've gotten a lot of great tips from you guys where you'll like look at all your bills for the month and then take money from those paydays and like put it aside for those bills. We've kind of decided we're just gonna keep it going as it is for how it's been, only because a lot of change is coming up soon and we're trying to just be consistent and just get better as we go. So trying to like change how we do everything all at once is kind of a lot. So you'll see, I'm gonna get into the conversation at the end. We're gonna keep it the same for now, where we just budget for the bi-weekly, budget down to the zero. I don't know, is it zero? What is this called, this way of budgeting? It's like zero-based budgeting. I don't know, there's like a name for it. But like I said, our main focus is getting out of debt. You don't see any kind of like savings in these videos. I don't know anything about Roth IRAs and saving for retirement and investing. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna learn after. I just need to focus on one thing at a time. I'm gonna learn it, I promise. I want to do a whole video about that at some point if you guys are interested in that, like learning about those things. But right now we're focusing on the debt payoff. I have a couple more paychecks and we're gonna be done with it. So shall we get into it? This one, a little happy, a little annoyed with how this payday went. Happy because we paid a massive chunk of debt off, which we'll talk about. Annoyed because if you're new here, we have been trying to set up our paydays differently as we go, like slowly restructure how we go about it. When I first started these payday routines, we were using a credit card for all of our, I called them like miscellaneous expenses, just like groceries, gas, nothing that was like a set payment of like that would come out on the same day every month, like my car lease or my rent or something like that. Going out to eat, like any activities, like we didn't budget for it. And so I did look at that credit card where that we used to use for like all those like miscellaneous, not fixed day expenses, and just like I went and looked at it, and we did use it this past month. I'm gonna be fully transparent. I'm not proud of it. We did not like it after we saw it. It was from the previous month, the last time we paid it off, stuff left over that didn't process yet, and then onto this month, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It was such a combo of things. Like we did budget for groceries, however, we went over budget, so we used that card, but then sometimes we didn't have the right card on us, so then we used that card, and then we never paid it off. Just like random trips to 7-Eleven, or we went out a couple times because we had been not going out for a while, and then we were like, let's go on a date night, and then I think we went on like a couple date nights, and then we were also sick, so then we were ordering here and there, and it was just like a mess of trying to figure it out this past month, and I hated the way it turned out, as I said. So we're gonna talk about it. I haven't used that card since it's been paid off. I am almost a week into this pay period, and since this payday, and we haven't used the card. We're not using the card, and unless it's like actually necessary. Yeah. So let's just get into the payday. If you're new, we have combined income, as I said, so I always share how much each of us made, what it is combined, and I think I forgot to do that in the last payday, and I noticed it while I was editing, and it annoyed me. So I was like, I have to make sure I'm saying it in this video. I didn't have many bills this payday. All of them pretty much came from the last paycheck, or will come out in the next paycheck, but Tyron took home about $2,062. He did not work a lot this last pay period. It was just the way it's the summer season in Florida, so working in hospitality, and him specifically in food and beverage, he doesn't have guaranteed hours or guaranteed tips because he works off, like his job is tip based, it's tip pool. If there's like not a lot of covers for the night, or like people coming into the restaurant, then not a lot of money is being made. So and if he's not working, or if he's getting cut certain shifts, because it's just the way it works out. So he didn't make as much as normal. $2,062, that's very low. That's like one of the lowest I think we've seen it. And then I made it a little more than normal. I'm not really sure why, because I get paid hourly, not a lot hourly, and this is again my bi-weekly pay. Let's like make that known. Bi-weekly pay here, not a lot, but I did make more than normal. I work in like an office setting, if you're new here, but still in hospitality, and I make an hourly rate. My pay did go up recently. I got it's not a promotion. I mean, is it technically by definition? Position changed in my work, in my role, only because I'm able to do more in my role now, and I have like new, I don't know, I guess I've taken on more responsibility, but not really. If you knew what it was, then it's like kind of like, to me, it not really. It gives me like an extra $1 an hour, so my pay did go up, and I think I also made a little bit of commission. My job is not sales, and it's not commission based, but there is opportunity for commission and sales, but I don't focus on it in my role. Some people do, and they make really great money. I do not. I don't love it. I don't love the salesiness. I'm not good at it. I haven't really tried to be good at it. So I took home $1,591. So in total, we took home $3,653, which is not a lot. It's one of our lower paydays. We've had ones over $4,000 because of what Tyron makes. I usually make less, so it's usually him who, if he works more, he's bringing in more money. Work more, I'm bringing in more money, but not that much. I also am like really like tied to 40 hours mostly. I don't really ever work overtime. So I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. Our Amex, the one that I said is like that miscellaneous whatever. We went out, we were sick, we ordered out. It makes me like really irritated, annoyed by it, and I feel a little embarrassed by it, but we're moving forward. These are all about transparency, and we keep moving forward. We learn from our mistakes, and we keep moving forward, okay? No judgment. $1,381.47. That's a big chunk of this paycheck that could have gone towards debt. So this is why, I know you don't need to tell me, I'm aware, and this is why we're being very strict this current pay cycle and for going on. Just seeing it is like, it gave us both like a pit in our stomachs. This happened like a few pay periods ago, and this is why we changed to budgeting out the groceries and other things, and it still happened, and I hate it. Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied, so we're just gonna move on. I gave you my reasoning before. Is what it is. We're moving forward. Let's keep moving. Tyron had some miscellaneous, all his subscriptions that he has. That came out. That was $112.05. My miscellaneous expenses came out, which were $39. That's typically like, I think this pay period, it was Amazon, Canva, car insurance. If you don't live in Florida, this was a very big eye-opening shock to me. Insurance here for your car is insane. $303, and this was the cheapest insurance I could get with like the least amount of coverage or whatever it is. The cheapest insurance I could find, $303. Some of what these insurance companies wanted to charge me was almost as much as my car payment, and I almost got rid of my car because of it. I did consider a few times getting rid of my car this month, and I'm considering it still. We had our electricity come out. It went up because, again, summer in Florida. Our AC, we were using our AC a little more than normal. We're trying to be so mindful with it, but we have put it on a few times during the day, and typically in the winter time, we don't use it at all during the day. We open the windows and it's cooler in here. But it's like, guys, today it's 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Currently 90, sorry, the high earlier was 92. It is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. All this week, it's supposed to be in the 90s. Like, it is hot. So we're trying to use it at least amount as possible, but we did end up having to use it, so it did go up. Is what it is. Groceries, we did budget $200 for it. We are doing really good at sticking to it. We're not ordering out this pay period. We are not going out unless like some unforeseen circumstances comes up. Groceries have been low, $200, and we have used it here and there, and I'm keeping very much track of every receipt that comes in, which is not what I was doing before. I'm keeping track of every receipt, and I'm looking at everything that's coming in and everything that's going out. Guys, my credit card. Are we ready? Are we ready for the debt update? This is the lowest my credit card's ever been in years. This is debt payoff journey. My credit cards have never been this low, and every payday is a new record. I don't spend on these cards. I don't use these cards. If you're new here, I have had 3 cards. I've paid off 2, and I have 1 left, and it was my biggest one, the one that held like the most weight on it. And every payday that I pay more off, even if it's only a little bit, I feel so much better every payday that it comes off. I just want it gone. I don't want to think about it anymore. I want no debt. I don't want debt. Guys, I'm all over the place today. I'm so sorry if my energy is like all over the place. I'm on PTO right now, so I'm like really happy every day. I love not going to work. Did interest go on my credit card? Wait a minute. I hate that. I hate interest. This is why I'm trying to get this paid off as soon as possible. I just want all of this done. I'm so tired of looking at all this. I've had this credit card for a very long time, and I didn't pay it off. I missed multiple payments, like when we were transitioning from our jobs in Colorado to now. It was when I took that like brief pause on the payday routines, and I missed payments because we were focusing on paying other things, and I missed payments, and I was late and multiple times, and I'm like a little disappointed if you can't tell, but it is what it is. It kind of comes with the territory. I started the payday with $4,388.68. I paid off $1,424.23, which brought us down to $2,964.45. However, I was so excited. I was so excited for that. However, because of interest, I now still have a remaining balance of $3,056.54. But since I waited to film this video, I did get my YouTube paycheck, and she was a whopping $237 for the month of July, which is more than I've ever received before. So listen, progress is progress, and we're gonna get into that conversation after this. I'm trying to decide if I should set like 20 or 30% aside. I haven't had to do this really ever, so what percentage should I set aside for taxes with YouTube? 20 to 30% of your gross income. What if I do 25? God, I'm gonna have to learn all about this too. We're gonna get into that conversation after this. Okay, let's say 60 bucks. 60 bucks, that's about 25%. Leaves us with a total of $177. Seeing some of that YouTube paycheck to pay off more debts. So we're gonna see how much we have left. So we have a remaining total for the debt of $2,879.54. I would assume another 2 paychecks and this will be done. I was really hoping to get it done by next paycheck, but with how much we had to put towards that American Express card that had all those random things on it, I think that took a big hit to the progress I was making, which really bothers me, but I'm trying not to dwell, and I'm gonna just keep trying to move forward because I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. And this is a journey. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. That is how much debt we have left and how much I paid off. I wanted to briefly talk about second stream of income, money, jobs. I'm gonna be posting a video talking about my moving plans because we're gonna be moving. And I want to talk about second stream of income and new jobs. So I'm gonna talk about it in another video, but I am currently looking for a new job because I need to make some more money for the upcoming goals, which we will talk about all in those payday routines and those videos. So I briefly just wanted to say that. And I also wanted to talk about having a second stream of income now, because I do have a second stream of income. YouTube, by definition, is now my second stream of income. Do I make a lot of money from it? Absolutely not. However, I am trying to make more money from YouTube and to use this as a second form of income. My goal has always been, hopefully one day, to make it like a big mainstream of income, but currently it's just a side little income that the first paycheck went towards my yoga studio membership, and this paycheck now went towards debt payoff. So I haven't made much at all from YouTube. I've only made a few paychecks from it since being monetized, but really just like monthly being able to cash out and like have something in my bank account from YouTube. And I really would like it to be a second stream of income moving forward. I don't know how much my YouTube's gonna grow. I don't know where I'm going with it. Even talking about it feels really uncomfortable because it feels weird, but I also feel like I should make the intention known, like I am trying to make some money. I make YouTube videos for fun and I really love doing it. However, if I can monetize off it, I feel like I can do more as well. I feel like I can use the money to put towards more things. This payday routine, I wouldn't have been able to pay off $177 extra unless it was for this YouTube paycheck. And I really would like that to become a content creator more. I am, but like as a job. I really would like it to be that at some point. I have to figure that out and how to do that and the steps to take for that. And I've like been dabbling for a really long time, I feel like, but I don't know how to make it like a full stream of income. This is giving me chills and it's making me kind of uncomfortable to talk about because I don't know how to share this. It feels vulnerable for some reason. I think like whenever you are trying to monetize creativity, it does feel vulnerable, but I really would like to make this a second stream of income, like really like a part-time to near full-time stream of income. I would really love to do that. And this is just like the first time of me showing you this because it's like the first time I've really made much money from YouTube at all. And anyway, yeah, I just would really like to make more money from YouTube. So if I can do that at some point, that would be really cool. Am I relying on it now? Obviously not, but is it something I would like to do moving forward? Yes. So I just want to say that, make that intention known. I will talk about that more in upcoming paydays if I get paid from YouTube more. Then yeah, so I think that's it for this payday. I think it was a successful payday. I paid off a good amount of debt. I'm really happy with the debt I paid off. I wish I could have paid off more, but we are almost done. We are in the 2000s now, and then we'll be in the 1000s, and then we'll be in the hundreds, and then we'll be debt free. We are so close, guys, and thank you for being here. Like I said, comment down below any advice you have, any hot tips for your finances, things you like to do. Let me know, and wait to chat with you guys in the comments about it. Hope you all have a great rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next vlog. Bye.